the hay we throw? Is this the new national anthem? Is this the new national anthem? Home of the brave and free, free just to murder me. Land of the beautiful, cursed by the hate we throw. Is this the new national anthem? Is this the new national anthem?
Bucknell, we come and gather on this quad today to stand in solidarity of each other because of the recent events that have happened in the past few weeks, but not just the past few weeks, but the past few years, the past few centuries. We come to stand in solidarity of the experiences that have been happening since before we even stepped foot on this campus. If this is the first time that you're experiencing something like this, or that you're having a conversation like this and you're not quite sure how to handle it, I'm going to help you out. When you're listening to the stories of your peers that are up here, open your eyes, open your heart, open your mind to things that you may not have heard, things you may not have seen, things you may have never experienced in your entire life, because the lives of your peers matter a lot more than your personal experience, because those are the people that you're going to work with in the real world. I ask that you really open up your hearts to listen to these experiences, and I promise you'll hear something you've never heard before.
The canvas for we
created
but not for me, see, because we ain't it. We are the ones expected to shut up and sit. But how am I supposed to sit when I have nowhere, no place to put my head down without being scared? Scared that my cries mean nothing at all unless I'm white and the person at the end of the call. Because being black only means one thing, and here's it. Most of the things we say are invalidated unless someone of another race says, yes, they're right. But even at that, where's our security at night? When I'm worried about my friends sleeping across the way, or when they're walking late at night each and every day. I'm sorry to make it about race, but I don't think you get it. Any day, any time, our lives could be ended. Maybe because we were at the wrong place at the wrong time. Maybe we were caught in the crosshairs of another crime. But it won't even matter, not 1 ounce, not 1 bit, because the media will probably say we're thugs who deserved it. So I say this to say, the one thing you can do is empathize with us today and realize that we don't ask much from y'all, just that we can feel safe in our own halls. So smile when you see us walking in the caf. Don't act like you don't know us. When we wave, just ask. Hi, hello, how are you doing today? Then keep it moving as we go our separate way. Because a little smile or wave back goes a long way when you're worried about who's targeting you that day.
Is this the new national anthem? Is this the new national anthem?
I would take long strolls moving forward. You know, life, death, God. The buildings were always just there in the background, though. They were all peripheral, non-existent, just like they are right now. Unless they were gateways to get me from point A to point B. But there was a day when that was different. I had no destinations, no places to be, no thoughts. Or at least I told myself I probably had a lot of homework. And I had one goal, to understand the reason why the air feels so thick sometimes. I know it doesn't make sense, but it's a feeling that a person of color and the minority students and oppressed communities on this campus have. What was the specter that loomed over me? I had to find answers. And in my quest, the ghosts of Bucknell disclosed themselves to me in the most peculiar way. The buildings whispered. I was behind Roberts, sitting down, smoking a cigarette, and carved on the walls, I had never noticed this before, were the names of alumni, and many of them dead. Dahlman, it said, 1901, Lehigh, 1906, Wabduct, 1898. And just when I thought that, wow, look at this amazing place I found, this could be my little secret, I found penis, 69. So I'm guessing that it's not my secret. But But I was exhilarated. I began to imagine what they looked like. You know, each name came with a corresponding face. There was a woman adorned with a scarf, neatly wrapping her long blonde hair. There was a man with a mustache that would put Freddie Mercury to shame. And eyes opened wide, I glanced across the wall until I was confronted with what looked like a swastika written on the side, 1967. And at that point, all of the white ghosts I concocted in my imagination started to screech, piercing my ears until I felt numb. No Negroes. These halls weren't built for you. And while they were the loudest, my heart was put to ease by those who resisted, who screamed in solidarity with me. Now, this isn't merely